Hello and welcome to Eternia Pet Whisperer. This is a visual novel where you get to take home a pet. Which, I mean, I'm a sucker for taking home stray animals and any animals in general, because they all deserve a better home and also fucking adorable, each and every one of them. But anyway, let's start a new game, I guess. And we get to name our character, of course. And then obviously we gotta do red shirt. We're not red. We should have red hair, not blue hair. Wow, Rainbow Dome is more like a sanctuary than a shelter. I had no idea. Thank God animals can't talk. Though I could convince any to come home to my dingy apartment. Well, now they gone to the trouble of admitting me. Suppose I'd better take a look around. Okay, where we got? Okay, we can go straight back to the apartment if we wanted to. Sure, why not? Empty as a morgue. Okay, guess we're not going there. Okay, well, park it is then. Ooh, cockatoo. Strange it's not in an aviary. I'm just out in the open like this. Well, aren't you pretty? Oh, look at that cute cockatoo. So are you, mate. I can't speak. What do you say? Are you hard of hearing? I said, so are you, mate. Pretty damn fine, actually. I turn around confused. Animals are milling about, and there are no keepers in sight. Excuse me, but are you talking to me? There's gotta be the dumbest human yet. No wonder they accidentally invented immortality. What was that? Listen, can I help you, pal? Are you lost? I'm looking for a pet. Well, I got a party to preen for, but if petting you will get you out of my feathers, then you got it. Cockatoo flies onto my shoulder, then pats me on the head with its wing. I mean, a pet, like an animal pet, not that kind of petting. There, everything's gonna be alright. They glide back on down into the grass. Now get going, mate. If I start on my feathers now, I should be fashionably late for the party tonight. What's your name? Clock is ticking, buddy, but my name's Connie. Not gonna tell me your name? I thought that was a human etiquette. Sorry, I'm just struggling to take all this in. When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be exchanging names with a cockatoo. Take your time, don't forget to breathe. That's a good idea. Take a deep, wholesome breath. The air in the park smells sweet, like it does in early spring. Okay, hi Connie, my name's Redshirt. Well done you, I knew you could do it. Now skedaddle, would ya? And don't forget to breathe. Yes, breathe. I think I need to go home and lie down. Maybe I'm working too hard. The reason I'm looking for a pet in the first place. To help me relax. Now I think it has made me worse. Well, we can go down to the nest then. Okay, that was a good night's sleep, so there should be no talking animals today. Maybe one of the keepers trained the cockatoo to talk. Yeah, that must be it. Can probably say happy birthday too. Go away, I'm dead. Oh, Connie's back again. Oh no. Hi Connie, was it? I need to make some serious small talk before I faint. How was the party? Oh, it's you. Thought it was Koa sniffing around for a morning run. Party was legendary, but I'm dead. I think I drank too much sparkling spring water. Spent half the night peeing on the grass. See that new pond out there? That was me. It's a miracle I didn't drown. It sounds like one for the ages. Ages? Yeah, that's it. Must be showing my age. Can't take that drink anymore. Been here for ages. Wait, what did I say? No, that's not right. I'm not old at all. Sorry, Redshirt, I'm confused. Can I get you anything? What if I get one of the keepers or the vet? No thanks, I'm alright. They know I do this all the time. Just gotta sleep it off. Connie is falling asleep on her perch. She seems to be snoring in cute whistles, somewhat muffled because she's tucked her beak way beneath her wing. Super cute, but I think that's my cue to go home. What's happening to me? Can I talk to animals? Esther always used to prefer me over Mum and Dad. That's probably the last time I was close to an animal. Didn't get any more pets after my parents died. Then I got busy with studying and now work. Hey boy, I'm going to go home and lay down. And you got nothing else better to do at the, during the day than go to the playground and we're going to meet a new animal by the looks of it. Oh, which animal do you want to see? We can either see Connie or Koa. Let's go see Koa. Oh, that's not something you see every day. Koala bear pumping iron. It's laid on its back on a small wooden stool, built down one of those mini dumbbells. Heard about this guy. Really is the most hench koala you'll ever see. Looking at him, I could believe drop bears were real. Oh, just be glad you never met one before. I mean, if he's pumping iron, he soon will probably become one. Koala? He doesn't say anything. Even look at me. Just continues with his reps. Can hear his little inhalers and exhalers. I cough. Still nothing. Look around. Yusuf the cat is doing yoga on a mat in the corner. Wait, they got a kitty cat? I mean, that makes sense, but... Look back, the koala is in my face. Well, at my knee. Still, it makes me jump. Oh, you made me jump. I think he's scowling at me. You're gonna have a... Try much harder than that if you want to break my concentration, Hallie. Given the fact he's talking to me, did I not break his concentration? I'm sorry, What are you still around here for anyway? You're a new resident? Listen. He leans in close. If someone said you're here for a long stand, I don't have one, okay? Just with you. A long stand? Do you get it? You don't actually want a thing called a long stand. It's a trick so that you stand here for hours, like you seem to be doing. No, I Koa? Technically that's my name, but I don't like it. Why not? What do you think? Koa? Koala? Not exactly the height of originality, is it? Cat doing yoga there tried to tell me it was Hawaiian for warrior or something. But if you ask me, the keepers just ran out of name ideas. Or maybe the devs. I mean, there's some other pet names. Yeah. Some of the people like just doing puns. Or the animals, or naming them like Jerry or Suzanne or something. At least they didn't name me after one of those lame superheroes everyone loves at the moment. Who needs superpowers when you got these bad boys? Flicks his biceps at me. Well, if you wait here for a long stand, you can spot my crunches instead. And that's how I spent the rest of my afternoon. Great, we're spotting a fucking koala. That is weird. We get to meet the doggy, yay! Border Collie is sat beneath a tree. Looks like she's trying to keep out the sun. Yeah, I like how our main character is now just stopped questioning the fact that he can now talk to animals. Wearing one of those doggy t-shirts. Meant to help dogs deal with loud noises, like thunder or fireworks. I think her name is Brenda. Yeah, exactly proving my point from earlier. Okay, here it goes. Hey Brenda. Oh, that must have been too loud. Brenda, I'm sorry. It's too late. She's gone in a cloud of grassy dust. Aw. Oh, this is what they call the zoomies. I was literally just about to say they could be zoomies. Especially border collies. They have a lot of energy. Was that just where a dog is too excited? I don't think Brenda is excited, or that terrified for her life. Not even the confident contact over a t-shirt could save Brenda from my clumsiness. This is hardly setting out on the right floor. Okay, let's go find Brenda again. There's Brenda and the gun. I have to run if I want to catch her. Oh boy, this is not what I had in mind for my vacation. Brenda, hi. Thankfully she's only going a general trot, so I can keep up pretty good. Hey, red shirt. Oh, she knows my name. You just out for a run then? Yeah, I'm just running a marathon. Oh wow, just for fun? No, for charity. That's great. Which charity are you supporting? This one? The shelter? Cool. Well done you. I mean, that the dome makes a marathon then. A lot. But it's not much of a conversationalist. I should let her run for now. Bye, Brenda. Speeds up and before I know it, she's a tiny speck in the distance. Yeah. Border collies are fucking fast too. I've seen quite a number of TikToks where they got like the border collies on the farm, and my god, they are definitely something. Okay, but looks like we are going back to our apartment. There's a distinct lack of animals. Okay, guess not. Okay, well I'm guessing we're skipping the day then, because there's nothing else to do. Okay, so we can either go for the koala or the dog. We'll go for the koala first. Coolest the gun stretched out on a sunbed before the fountain. He is wearing little branded sunglasses. This must be a child, surely. Someone dropped them in the park, and instead of handing them in to lost property, kept them for himself. Can't say they didn't suit him though. Hey, Kola. No, he must not have heard me. Or maybe he's asleep. I'll try one more time. Hi, Kola, it's me. Looks up and slices sunglasses onto his forehead. I heard you the first time. No offense, but I spent a long time in a zoo. Got used to tuning out human at least. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Being human? I'll take that apology, thanks Pally. What's your name anywho? It's Redshirt. So you lived in a zoo? Hey, up in the lowlands. Rather not talk about it though, it's all the same to you. Yeah. Depending on the zoo, some of them, should absolutely not be up and running. Yeah. Moving on from that. Depressing thought. Nothing wrong with the keepers. They're all nice and all, just the ones here. At least till. Nah, I don't want to talk about it. It's alright, I won't mention it again. So, you like sunbathing? I mean, that's what koalas are definitely good for, and especially munching on eucalyptus leaves as well. Hey, these love them tanned as well as ripped. Look at his brown-grey fur. Does it go brown in the sun? Does he use sunscreen? Hardly the most pressing question, to be fair. Speaking of which, your clip's in the sun, Pally. Care to stand aside? I do just that and then forward to get his suntan. Okay, good for you, meat. Okay, now it's on to Monday. Oh my god, there is a lot. Oh my god, there's gecko there, and then I think rats, and the kitty cat as well. Oh my god, man, we're gonna have a lot to get through. Okay, I actually want to go for the gecko because he seems like a cool Hey, Greenswood. Richard, how are you? Oh, good, thank you. Didn't realize you'd see me. I'm old, not senile. I saw across at the parklands. What do you think of it? The dome is pretty amazing. Proud of it, if I'm honest. It is. The humans have done well in maintaining this habitat. It's a shame they can't do the same out there. In the city, in the world, the humans don't seem to realize that the world is also one big biodome, which needs the same care and attention. She is so right. I suppose the world is much bigger and harder to control. Oh, I think you humans are controlling it more than you think. Touché. Lost my appetite for adopting a pet right now. I say goodbye to Marie and spend the afternoon walking through the park, thinking about what she said. There's definitely a lot to think about. We get to go see her again, yay. Hi Maria. Red shirt. Up here all alone. I prefer it this way. The others are okay, but most of them talk too much. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yes, I forgot how strange this must be for hearing animals to speak. Sometimes I wish I couldn't hear them. But I think in a roundabout way it's a blessing. No longer shall we be silenced. Talked about the world before. Would you like to get out there and see more of it? Someone as old as I am has seen much of it already. Considering I've been in a dome the longest, it tells you how old I really am. Wish I could say age has brought wisdom, but I don't know. Longevity gives you a certain perspective, only to see the same mistakes happening again and again. Still, I doubtless have many days left in me yet. I hope so. There's always more to see and learn. Where are you from originally? Northern Territory, Australia. Yeah, I think this is an Australian-based game with all the animals, which are, for the most part, local to Australia, so nice. Thought I moved around. He used to like to poke me with a big stick to make me get angry so that my frills would flare. I'm so sorry. It's alright. Can't be responsible for the actions of your entire species. If they keep poking my kind, then we might just evolve to spit venom, like those dinosaurs they based us on in movies. I so want that to happen. Oh my god. Could you imagine owning a thing like that? Man, that would get rid of all of my enemies very quick. Rhea smiles and goes back to taking in the video. And I like Rhea. Rhea is nice. And my god, we got a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna go for the doggy this time. With the story in a plush doggy bed, laying on her side, Rhea's twitching. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, she must be dreaming. So your legs twitch too, and she starts galloping on the spot on her side. It spins around in circles. Oh my god, that's so fucking adorable. I love it. Man, I love watching those videos where the dog starts daydreaming, or not daydreaming, dreaming while they're asleep, and they do the whole thing with their legs as if they're running. It's so fucking adorable. Can you get dizzy while you're sleeping? Still spinning, and now she's snoring again. Sit down beside her, and my hands aren't too cold. Place her hand gently on her back. Also spasm for a second, but she continues to sleep. It's warm. Slowly stroke her head down towards her tail. After a while, she stops snoring. Must be sleeping soundly. And I notice her head has turned. She's looking straight at me. There's big brown eyes. Looks like she's smiling in a way. Hey, Richard. Hi, Brenda. Move her hand towards her head. Be careful not to move it over the top, which would be impolite. Throw her face in the sleek white fur beneath her neck. Tilts her head back and lets me rub and ruffle around her whole tummy. No expert on doggy calming signals, but I think this is a good sign. We while away in the afternoon in each other's company. Oh, that one was wholesome and cute, I like that. And we go get to see her again. Hey Richard, fancy a walk? That's quite like Brenda, but not like him at all. Maybe I'm getting through after all. Sure thing. Brenda leads us out into the park. Pull a string cross over a little bridge and walk in the shade of a small corpse. Mostly walk in silence, but exchange observations now and then. Ask Brenda what kind of tree that is below. She tells me about the small wild creatures that live in the dome, mostly squirrels. I call it the squirrels. When she actually sees a squirrel, you can tell it's all she can do not to go charging after it. Oh, I'm not surprised. But soon we're out onto a hillside, and the hills go down again. Look around us. Well, how big is this place? It's like the countryside stretches out for miles all around. I swear I can feel the wind in my hair too. Look down at Brenda, and sure enough, her hair is swaying like long grass. I think Brenda really could run a marathon in here. Maybe it's just the glare of the sun through the dome, distorting my perceptions. Maybe it's like a movie set. Those hills in the distance are just painted on a wall. Eventually we return back to where the park meets the gardens. Can't say we talked a whole lot, but I feel like Brenda and I have gone much closer. Aw, yay. And then we get to see her again, yay. Today I find Brenda running around the garden in mad dashes. I think this really is the showpiece. But then I see she has a small soccer ball. One of those lightweight ones she can buy at the beach. It's dribbling along the grass. Run over and tackle her, slipping the ball away from my paws and dribbling it away. Hey, no fair! Now she's sprinting after me in full sheepdog mode. It's quite intimidating. Glad I'm a human and not a sheep. In my distraction, I stand on the ball, bounces away as I fall flat on my back. Good shit. I'm okay. I probably hurt more than anything else. Brenda ignores the ball and is suddenly there by my side. Look at my face. It tickles. I'm okay, Brenda. I strike her vigorously under the neck. She stands up on me with her front paws, right enough so I can get a better angle for stroking. Tongue lows out. I think that's a sign she's trying to calm herself down. Maybe she's just out of breath. Quickly jump out from underneath her and go after the ball. Right, I notice there's a small goal neck at the end of the lawn. Brenda barks excitedly, and it's past me in a black and white blur before I can see Lionel Messi. Places the ball and draws it towards me. Veers around me, jumping over my outstretched leg in the process, runs it right back into the back of the net. Go! Somehow she manages to sound this word through a glorious howl. Runs back towards me, leaping at the same time as I go to scoop her up into my arms. Feels like I won the cup final, as I twirl her around like a trophy. It means more to me than any trophy. Do you want to come and live with me, Brenda? At first she nods furiously, then she turns around and looks at the garden and the park beyond. You can still come back here anytime you want. Talk your stuff about it. We can come back together too, and walk in the park. I'd love to. But that's I complete the adoption paperwork, pay the dog fee, and we're homeward bound. Yay, we got our first animal. Welcome to my humble apartment. I love it. Brenda bounces off into the living room, somehow avoiding all the furniture, before leaping through the air, laying like a big furry ball on the sofa. Are you thirsty? I love a bowl of water. Get a doggy ball bottle from the shop, fill it with cool tap water, and place it next to the sofa. Brenda lays down and takes a big tongue-splashing gulps. Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong? No, you're fine, Brenda. More than fine. I was just thinking about the other animals. Wish I could have brought them all home with me. so they can see more of the world as well. Even the loud ones, I guess. There is a way. According to the shortest policy, which I completely understand, of course. There's another way. Okay, promise me you won't get mad. Brenda, I can never be mad with you. Say that now. No, I mean it. I promise. I know you think you can talk to animals, but you can't. What? It's us that are talking to you. We rejects, all of us, especially me. I failed an animal experiment. Huh? This was not the direction I was thinking this was going to be going, but okay, I guess we're doing this then. The experiment didn't fail. Biologically immortal. Alright, because the bird did talk about that earlier. I just kind of brushed it off. Yeah, we can talk. We can manipulate space-time itself. So I can send you back to the start. You can adopt another eternal pet. Adopt as many as you want. And I think they would all want to spend more time with you. Even though it actually cares. This is the most Brenda's ever said to me. It really seems sincere. Somehow all my brain can think to ask is, but if you can send me back, won't I meet myself? Maybe, but I can take care of that. Best not to overthink it. Alright. Wait, what did I just say? It's not alright. Nothing about this is right. At all. I think my brain has disengaged. I need to think, but I don't know what to do. I feel this cheery music does not fit the the situation, but okay, we'll do this one first, and then we'll go back and click this option. But yes, just us, Brenda. Maybe you say that. So we lived happily ever after. Brenda literally forever after that. Okay, hold on, that said words. Oh, they got actual pictures of animals. Oh, look at the cute kitty. And the burbs. Oh my god, this is so cute. This is so adorable, I love it. Oh, and there's the mousies, which we actually never met them. We never got around to getting them. Oh my god, this is so fucking adorable. I love it. But, yeah. Definitely not ending it here, because we're gonna be going through and adopting all of them, because, fuck yes, I want to meet all of the animals, because, oh yeah, please consider supporting your local animal shelters and charities, which you absolutely should. Okay, back here again. Now send me back through time. You got it. See you soon. And my vision goes dark, and I don't feel scared. And back here we are again. Oh yes, so Brenda's right there at our apartment, but we can now go through and find one. But yeah, I want to meet the mousy guys now. Oh, two old fancy rats are sleeping together in a cat basket, all snuggled up. Hopefully the cat isn't keeping them for snacks later. Have very similar coat patterns. Hooded, I think is the term. One has black fur on its head and shoulders. The other is the same, but light brown. Both have creamy white bodies. The way they're snuggled up together, they look like the yin and yang symbol. What are those things? Oh, poor dears. I think they've gotten lumps. Oh, hang on. No, they're actually just giant-sized rat testicles. I've read about. Why are we talking about rat testicles? I really did not need to picture that, but wouldn't look out of place on a human. Well, not a lot I can do while they're snoozing. Might be quite forward, but I wonder if they'd mind me stroking them while they're... I really don't want you saying stroking while we were just talking about their testicles. I reach my hand towards the brown one. When it's only an inch away from him, like Rat's dark eyes pop open. I freeze. Can't the rats chew through anything? He can make mince meat on my hand. Instead, he raises his head, legs, and kicks out a surprising distance, nudging back my hand. His eyes remained open until I backed away completely, while his brother continued sleeping. Guess you can say I've been told. Right. Well, let's go for the gecko next. Another day, another time for Maria to be on the balcony alone. Hope she's okay. What can I say? I'm a loner. Is my face that obvious? You have a kind face. It's something to be admired. But you're right to be concerned. Do no one any favours, not least myself, by avoiding others. How can one expect change in others if they're unwilling to do the same? She goes quiet for what a thing that says shit. She goes quiet for a moment and just looks out over the balcony. And suddenly she stands up on her hind legs, throws flare and hisses like a devil. Not at me, but still I stagger backwards in alarm. Charges at the railing. It's an awesome sight, but for a terrified second I thought she was going to leap over the edge. Got straight into the glass windbreak. Maria. She seems stunned, maybe concussed, but then she shakes her head, feels go down, and she drops back onto four legs. Sometimes I don't like myself. It makes me angry. Are you alright? Should I bring a vet? I might be old, but I'm far from frail. The others sometimes call me C-Rex, you know. The human Latin name for my species is... I know you're gonna try to pronounce that name, but they say my alphabets are more like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Hence C-Rex. Maria the C-Rex. I like it. And besides, talking to you is helping me a lot. We talk for some time. Eventually I say goodbye, hoping Maria will be okay. I return to the train station, my mind wanders back to my childhood. Much I dreamed of having a pet T-Rex. Maybe my dreams will come true. It's close enough to one you'll get nowadays. But I mean, with our dog's powers, maybe she can take us all the way back to the dinosaur years. Although we'll be waiting quite a while before we get back to our time. Once we get those mortal powers that our pets have, then yeah, we can just come back full circle again. Anyway, to the playground. Who do you want to meet? I say we go see Connie. We haven't seen them in a while. 5-minute break. I'm begging you. Feel like you've broken a sweat. Pushing on the grab coil don't count. Alright, Lassie, take a breather. You can watch me run the rubber off this treadmill. Treadmill? That's a plastic wheel. Like what the rats use, only bigger. Here I go. Oh hey, red shirt. Don't mind Koa. He's just running himself into the ground as usual. Are you feeling better? I was, till I jumped in the wheel. What Koa doesn't seem to grasp is that birds get plenty of exercise when they fly. I should knock him off the balcony, and he can see how much energy flying really takes. But if all this exercise is good for one thing, it's for swatting out that blasted sparkling spring water. Feel like a new bird at this rate. I'll be partying again tonight. Connie puffs out her plumage in pride. Maybe you should take it easy. Wait until you're properly rested. Yeah, you're probably right. Say, thanks for looking out for me. You're a real friend. Hot one too. No, we are not going down that route. Thanks, I think. Well, I'd better pick Cole off of his flat face. Can't get more workout than hounding out muscles from the crosscuts. Take it easy, red shirt. Okay, now, I'm sure we'll go speak to the bird again. This is a life, right, Brenda? What a call you sat down next to Connie. His head rested on its paws. His eyes darted furtively between Connie and myself and some unseen thing in the distance. Brenda is at least twice the size of Connie, but she doesn't seem fazed at all. In fact, she's lying on her back with her wings and legs stretched out, a spread eagle, or spread cockatoo, in the full glare of the sun beaming down the dome. Bishop, come take her load off. Sit down next to Connie, holding my legs beneath me. Just calm down, Brenda. Brenda's begun to whimper and looks anything but calm. Suddenly explodes an inferior black and white fur. There's a way into the park before I can say good dog. Mr. Gross float back down to the ground, kicking out the doggy wheel spin. Can't sit still for 5 minutes, that one. Can't blame her. Mind. There were fireworks last night. They sky beautifully, but Brenda doesn't like loud noises. Well, I mean, I don't either, so I don't blame her. None of us got much sleep in here. There wasn't much darkness either. It's like sleeping under a rainbow glitter ball. Which is usually my thing, but not that I'm cream crackered. Did you party after all? Nope, no partying for me, but I may have spent all day in the playground. Thought if I could just sweat out the last of that spring water, and I may have dehydrated. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I can handle it. Kiva's got to me in the end, put me full of fluids. Won't happen again. Not now I got this to keep me company. I now notice Connie has what looks like a cocktail beside her, tucked into the folds of her wing. Looks like a pina colada, but I hope it's a mocktail. All she needs is a pair of miniature sunglasses and the picture would be complete. Can I have a sip? Knock yourself out. Tastes like a pina colada, smooth pineapple and creamy coconut. But as the morning runs into the afternoon under the hot sun, it is all as clear as the sky. This is just the kind of vacation I needed. I think I will stay right here for the rest of the day. Okay, I think I'm going to play out the birds one here for now. So here we are, Redshirt, on the balcony. Fresh dawn brings us back together. Yes, here we are. The answer is yes. But you don't know what I'm going to ask you. Wish you'd ask me to marry you. Again, not this type of game. Or not the type of game that I want to be playing. What was that? Nothing. Look, what I wanted to ask you was, would you like to come home with me? Be my pet. I'd like to adopt you. I enjoyed our time together and you'd be a much needed friend. I know you already live in pretty much paradise. My apartment isn't anything special, but I'd take good care of you. I've done all the research and you'd be free to come and go as you please. Talk to the staff and you can even return here anytime you want. Yeah, man, well, aren't you pretty? So yeah, my answer is still yes. Great, thank you so much. You can go whenever you're ready. I've already had my home check. Place has been certified 100% cockatoo friendly. Aren't I, lucky bird? Oh, we should party hard to celebrate. Oh, lead the way, hot stuff. Fill the necessary paperwork, pay the cockatoo adoption fee, and we're on our way home. Nice place you got here. Thanks, Connie. How's the mattress? The mattress? You know, we're jumping up and down on when we party hard later. Not that kind of party, Connie. Not that kind of party. Alright, yeah, of course. Mattress is bouncy, yeah. So I gather you know the drill. What's it gonna be? Happy with your current pet haul, or you want more? Okay, and then, yeah. I guess we're getting straight to the point. We'll save and, yeah, end the game. Right you are. Let's get ready to party. So my apartment came home to Connie the Cockatoo and Brenda the Border Collie. And they lived happily ever after. Okay, well, guess I'm going on to the next ones then. Okay, time to send me back, I guess. And hold on to your potatoes. Maybe I'll see you there. Mission goes dark and back into the loop I go. At least it only took me like about 5 days to get all done, but let's go to the playground and yeah, we'll meet the cat this time. Look at that, Sphinx cat doing yoga. That must be Yusuf. I can hear you, human. Oh boy, don't tell me this one's telepathic as well as talkative. I could hear your thumping great heart 50 meters away. Oh, that's a relief. Wait, what? I'm busy, as you evidently can see for yourself. So what do you want? I somewhat lost my nerve. What do I want? I'm sorry, I won't disturb you. It's too late for that. Come closer. Let me look at you. I feel compelled to step forwards. Not a bad specimen. Not a bad specimen. But I've seen better. You want to adopt me, right? Well, you seem to have failed me. I note limply. Too bad. I'm not for sale. I think it's a crime that the shelter tries to sell us. Wouldn't exactly call an adoption fee selling, but we should be allowed to come and go as we please. And one of these days I'm going to give these keepers a piece of their mind. Of course, it's one of these cats is plotting for world domination. Not surprising at all. Like several times, for some kind of indecision limbo. What's wrong with me? I wish I was much more assertive. You're dismissed, friend. I certainly am, though you did call me friend. That's something, I suppose. Okay, well, who do we want to go with? We'll go with the Mousies again. Today the rats are hard at work in the playground. Given my last encounter, I'm a little cautious. I like when I stay on the underside of an upturned wooden stool. Toy's name is Broxley. No, his brother, the brown one, is Bogey. What fucking names. Then they call them the Broxburrows. Hello, Broxley. He was already looking at me when I spoke. Since my shadow was a little larger over him and his brother. Oh, look at him, they're so cute. You again? We're busy. What are you working on? Well, I broke his stall again. We're attaching new legs. If Broccoli speaks, Broccoli, I see, is shaping a long piece of wood, carving it into an elegant stool leg with his teeth. Broxley then goes to the other end and does the same, working his way towards its brother. Watch them work, listening to the gnawing of the little teeth, till they meet in the middle and the leg is done. How do you attach them to the stool? Billy speaks for the first time. Blue? Fair enough. He's even less talkative than his brother. They seem content to let me sit and watch. Must have cut the other stool legs earlier, because now they've got a set of 4 ready to go. It's like Blue said, they squeeze glue onto the ends of each stool leg and turn and maneuver them into position. Feel like helping so they don't get glue in their mouths or on their fur. I think that would be unwise to suggest. When it comes to raising the wooden legs into place, they both stand up on their hind legs, using their front paws to hold the wooden position until the glue dries. Really is a remarkable feat of engineering, like anything I've ever seen. When it's done, the stool is back the right way around. I can't help but applaud. At the clapping of my hands though, probably someone looks terrified and dusts behind their toolbox. Buxley scowls at me, squints his forehead. Please be quiet. Bog doesn't like loud noises. I'm sorry. Come on, Bog. You didn't mean any harm. Bugley pokes his head around the toolbox, comes back out to join his brother. Buxley adds, and thank you for the compliment. You're welcome. You deserve it. Do you do lots of DIY around here? We're not slaves, is that what you mean? We do it because we like it. Of course. We have to let the shelter staff do large jobs, but if we're quick, we can fix small things before they even know they're broken. So they don't know that you fix things? Much as we like them to know, that's got a bad enough deal already for humans. Who knows how they react if they knew we could fix furniture? Which means we're trusting you to keep our secret. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'm used to NDAs. ND what? Non-disclosure. It's fine. And when my lips sealed, and more importantly their trust, head home for the day. Cool. Ooh, who do we want to go for, the rats again or koala? We'll go for koala because I think we're pretty close to completing. Here's one. Back to the grindstone, koala? On the treadmill today. An actual real treadmill. Keep us put this here. Important not to forget leg days. I don't want to look like a grizzly bear. And if I don't lead by example, no crew will get themselves in shape. Especially not that damn cockatoo over there. I do this for them as much as myself. Or for myself. And of course for the ladies. And when I might ask you, are you gonna start sweating? You just gotta try even harder with the garbage you feed yourselves. He does have a good point. Eat quite healthy, actually. One less leaf and a cheeseburger don't count. Whereas me, 100% vegan, born and bred. Come on then, let's see what you got. No. See one of the small dumbbells behind the treadmill. Pick it up and start working on my right arm. It's surprisingly heavy. Not done a lot of weight training after 15 reps, so I'm starting to flag. I don't feel stiff as a tree trunk. Cole is still jogging on the treadmill and looks at me sideways. You okay, Pally? Put the weight down and swing my arm, trying to loosen it up and look natural. Fine, yeah, just warming up. You're supposed to warm up before doing exercises, not after. Elbow I go on the treadmill. Climbs up the grab rail and onto the control panel. Pushes some buttons and slows down the speed of the belt. It's time to warm up. Planting an alternate feet and stretching out with the other leg. Hop on. Slow it down for you. Huh. The cheek. Legs are 5 times longer than his. Nah, I can take it. Break out to whatever you were using. You're definitely gonna regret that, buddy. Looks apprehensive. Maybe you should start slowly. Build it up to it. Got a point. Don't want to embarrass myself twice in a row. Okay, leave it on the slow setting. I'll stay right here so I can spot you. Alright, here we go. Jump onto the treadmill. Like jumping onto a moving escalator. It's quick and it's equally as slow. Never been good at that. I fall flat on my face. God damn it. Before Cole can even stop the treadmill, my body falls into a heap and is unceremoniously dumped off at the end. I feel like a broken toy falling off the conveyor belt in a toy factory into the rejects pile. That, surprisingly, is the end of my visit. God damn it. Okay, well, Who do we want to go for? Well, seeing as we're on track for the koala guy, we might as well continue on. You loading again, Pally? I just thought I'd say hi. What are you up to? Oh, admiring the view. Sometimes I miss being in trees. Also playing my next race across the park with a lizard, Maria. What do you think? Turtleneck lizards are quite fast, you know. Think I don't know that? What's your point? Well, I mean, it just seems a little, I don't know, like the hair in the tortoise. Grows like a pool. And you know how that turned out, right? Well, I suppose Maria couldn't fall asleep, so I ain't need that to happen for me to win. I got speed. Don't judge me by the slowpoke koalas in the wild. I put the hardest graft to get this fit. Yeah, people really do not realize how sharp their claws are either, cause holy hell. Yeah, they got some mean suckers on their hands there. So, are you in? Me? Why not? Need to redeem your sin, big time. What can I say? I've never been one to turn down a challenge. Okay, guessing we're going to the park then. And yeah, we'll go visit Koa. Race day with Koa and Maria. Can't say I've been looking forward to this. Look, none too happy, Pally. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Tell you what, to make it worth your while, if you win, I'll consider letting you adopt me. How's that? How did you know that's what I wanted? Come on, Pally, don't play coy. Why else would you have been loitering around all this time? Clearly, I'm the athletic type. Head down to the bottom of the hill, where some of the other animals are gathered to cheer us on. Line up alongside Koa and Maria. Good luck, Red Shirt. Sounds odd, but I know that will have little bearing on speed. Connie the Cockatoo steps forward. She racing too? On your marks? Oh, okay. Here goes. I should try and get a good start, especially since tonight is the only one lap around the lake. Get set. Go! Ray explodes in a flurry of thrills and legs as I lash forward. Personally, I probably should have dressed in something more suitable for running. Cole and I are neck and neck for about 20 meters, but he soon pulls away. Cries of the other animals die down as I around the lake. Up ahead I see Cole and Maria. They look to be side by side. Sign to wheeze. Thinking about taking a shortcut over the bridge across the middle of the lake. Decide against it. I don't think cheating would do my reputation any favors. Around the far side of the lake and come onto the home straight, in the roar of the crowd. I think it's, for me, to see Cole and Maria sprinting for the line. Cole is galloping on all fours in his squat style, but surely he can't compete with Maria's two-legged sprint. But what looks like the last moment, he leads onto Cole's back. She's now standing on his back, riding him like one of those horses. Oh, good on you, Maria. If you can't beat him, join him. Cross the line together. All the animals are cheering, jumping up and down. Time race the line, puffing and panting. Everyone is sauntering away. Damn it. Catch up to Cole and Maria, who seem to be arguing. Hey guys, so who won? Hey Redshirts, good race. But to answer your question, we both won. You were winning. Two jumped on my ruddy back. Yeah, I think you'll find my nose crossed the line before yours. Oh, come on, Koa. I was just having some fun. So send a positive message to the others that we shared the victory. Did send a positive message? The cheaters never prosper. You got what you deserved. Rhea shakes her head and crawls off, tutting loudly as she does so. And what happened to you? I tried my best. I see that, judging from the sweat pouring from your brow. Well, I can see I got my work cut out for me. What? Got my work cut out for me. Training you up after you adopted me. What? Really? Grab Cole and pluck him up from the ground. Squeeze in time before realizing I've probably just crossed every quiet social boundary there is. If there are any. Quickly put him back down again. Like I said, got my work cut out for me. And with that, I complete the paperwork, pay the koala adoption fee, and we're on our way. So, what do you think? Koala looks around my living room. It's a wee bit small, Pally, but I can work with it. Besides, I'll need down the dome again soon, doing laps around the lake. Unless you want to embarrass yourself in the next race too. But first things first, Pally. I take you know how this works. Whole train travel thing? Yeah, I think I've got it down. Hey, good. So, what do you want to do? We obviously gotta do the happy ending. Got it. We got a little club of grasshoppers, Cubs. Cubs Club. Nah, too cute. Killer Club. Got it. Just don't put an extra K at the end of that, please. And so my apartment came home to Connie the Cockatoo, Cole the Koala Bear, and Brenda the Border Collie. Lived happily ever after. Literally forever after. Okay, time to get back again. Got it. Hold on tight, Pally. Maybe I'll see you there. And there's nobody here, so let's skip the day. And we're going on to the kitty cat. Yay! Yusuf is on the edge of the park, where the green slopes meet the landscaped gardens. He's doing yoga again, though I have no idea what that pose is. It's like some kind of kitty low lunge. The time he's also wearing a t-shirt. I read about those, because snakes are hairless, it keeps them warm. I realized to my horror, I'm already within 50 meters of him. Now he's already detected my haphazard heartbeat. With a cold terror, I realize he's looking right at me. Braids are stiff, like a rubber cord knot in the headlights of an oncoming juggernaut, but in the sense of cat's eyes lining the roadside. Before I realize where I am, I'm still Yusuf's presence yet again. His eyes are now shut, as he strikes on the yoga pose. It seems this human has trouble gauging distance. I just thought, well, you thought wrong. Look, mon ami, this is verging on animal cruelty. Something I'm all too familiar with. Aw, poor thing. So unless you want me to call the warden, I turn tail and run away, quick smart. In fact, no, I have an idea. You humans really take no for an answer. I'll show you why you can't adopt me. Come with me. Uses what I suppose. Stretches off and leisurely heads out across the park towards the lake. He reaches the water's edge and he peers down into a clear water. On the shoulder, I see several of the small fish clustered together, but at my looming shadow, they all dart away into the reeds. Yusuf touched loudly. Am I always this clumsy? Anyway, I get it now. Doesn't want to leave because of all the tasty fish you can catch in the lake. There, see that one? Fish are back, but to my untrained eye, they all look the same, like goldfish actually. Guess Yusuf is just extremely picky about his lunch. I get that. I can provide for him. That's Henry, and I look after him. I call him my pet, I suppose. You know, you humans like to put labels on things. His pet. Sounds like Henry might be trying to talk to me. Get a fake sense of hello from the bubbles rising and popping to the surface. Oh great, are we gonna adopt the fishies now too? Wave back politely. So you see, human, that's why I can't leave. Much as I'd like to see more of the world. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's Henry's lunchtime. Reaches into his t-shirt pocket, throws his paws out over the water. Fine grains of fish food falling over the surface. Henry and friends proceed to gobble it all up. Well, the show's over. Could use a bite to eat myself. Maybe I'll head back to the cafeteria. Okay, that was interesting to say the least. Okay, let's go with the rats. See what they're up to. Is that a shed in the garden? I don't think I noticed it before. As I approach it, it's actually much smaller than I thought. Looks more like a doghouse. Walls are painted bright blue. Roof is neatly felted. Expecting to find Brenda the dog inside, I peer through the small arched opening and see the Box Bros. Hi Broxley, hi Bogley. Both turn their heads at the same time. Neil looks impressed, though Buckley even less so. Yeah, they don't seem to like me. Seem to have interrupted them mid-job. Broxley is holding a nail while Bogley is preparing to swing a small hammer at it. Turn back to their task. Bogley swings the hammer and the nail sinks into the plank of wall wood with a thud. Broxley then hangs a small hacksaw from the nail, so it is a shed. Thought this was a doghouse for a minute. This time only Broxley turns to face me. It's subterfuge. We don't want to keep us sniffing around, wondering why rubbish sheds are popping up all over the park. I was wondering, why did you fill the roof when it's under a biodome? Because we could. Keeps us busy, and our skills are as sharp as our teeth. Luckily now looks like he wants to say something. And it means less time to think about things. Well, it sure looks cozy in there, but I don't think I'd fit inside. If I were to top these guys, they need someone to do their thing. Don't have a gun, but I sure could use some inventive storage solutions. Bet they'd love the challenge. Okay, well, cool. Okay, we'll do a lizard friend, because I think we're close to getting hers done. Find Maria alone in the nest. She's asleep in the middle of the day. Maybe it's an old lizard thing. We're just supposed to let her sleep. Is that you, Red Shirt? Oh, I thought you were asleep. I tried to sleep, but I got a lingering headache from, well, you know from what. My head hurts, so I really should vet someone. Especially spending time alone like this. But if you fell unconscious, no one would know. The keepers do come around regularly to check up on us. But yes, I see your point. Very logical. On your way out today, why don't you tell someone at reception about what happened? Sure, everything is fine though. Don't think I came to sleep because I was thinking about the race. Oh, I heard about that. You, Koa? I'm surprised you to be doing it too. Then you should take it easy as well. Get some rest. Sound advice as always. Take my leave and tell the receptionist about Maria. Okay, well, off to the park then for our little friend. Thank God the race is over. Surprisingly, my performance was a complete disaster. More importantly, the vet examined Maria beforehand and gave her the all-clear, physically at least. And she only won the race, more or less. I catch up with her as she crawls off into the park, though I don't have much run left in me. Grace, Maria. Thank you. You too. Where are you off to? You know what? I'm not sure. I'll see where the wind carries me. Do you mind some company? Not at all. I'd be glad for it. Walk in silence for a long time. Eventually we reach a small wood, which opens into a delightful little glade, a view of the edge of the dome, and the world beyond. It'd be a great spot for a picnic, but all I have is my water flask. Rhea seems to like this place too. Finds a small birch tree and settles on a branch. I have half a mind to join her. I used to love climbing trees as a kid. I'm pretty sure every kid has had that phase where they wanted to climb a tree. but I definitely had, because we got a couple of trees that we had up in our backyard. I just remember I kind of fell down it and then got this big scratch down my back from the branches when I fell. Fucking hurt, and I definitely did not try that again. Anyway, this is only a young one though. It would probably come crashing down under my weight, and Maria along with it. So I sit down in the long grass and soak up the view, and hopefully not soaking up any of the moisture that's settled on the grass at all. Otherwise I'm gonna look like I'd wet myself. Would you adopt me? I look over Maria. She's still perched on the branch. Thought I was meant to ask that. I'm serious. Of course I'll adopt you. That's what I wanted all along. Doesn't say anything, just continues watching the world go by. Are you okay? Very happy, actually. I'm looking forward to being out there again. Traveling, speaking, affecting change. I think it's time. Take a steady walk back into the main compound. Maria perched on my shoulder. Fill in the paperwork and pay the lizard the adoption fee. Then we'll return to the world together. Yay, we get a little lizard friend now. The living room is an excellent acoustic space, perfect for practicing my public speaking. Oh, I see you have a balcony too, just like in the dome, where when we speak from here, people will listen. Really is focused on a mission. It's inspirational, but first, are you hungry? I'm starving. One cannot change the world on an empty stomach. Wise words if I ever heard them. After we eat, Maria climbs up onto my lap. Speaking of changing the world, I assume you already know how this works. Mean about you being an eternal animal time traveler who can send me to the past? Yep, I know. Good, that will make this easier. Have you decided where you would like to go from here? Well, yeah, of course we gotta go for this ending first. As you wish, but come, you have much to do. And so my pump came home to Connie, Maria, also known as T-Rex, Koa, and Brenda. They lived happily ever after. Okay, time to send me back. Very well, travel safe, Red Shirt. I shall see you soon. Vision goes dark and back into the loop I go. Okay, well, skipping the first day, skipping the second day. Okay, there we go. Now we can do the kitty cat. There's Yusuf, sleeping quietly, and there's the border collie Brenda, also asleep. This is the life, eh? Suppose when they can talk to each other, there's no problem with cats and dogs living together. Notice Yusuf is wearing more layers. Looks like at least 3 t-shirts. Seems a little excessive. Fell into the lake while feeding that silly fish. Gotta chill inside him. Best let him sleep. Oh, I understand. Thanks, Brenda. Better let the poor dear rest. Okay, well, off we go then. And we got these guys, and then, yeah, let's do the box pose. Hold it steady, Bog. Hold your horses, I'm holding it steady. There they are, up on the balcony. They climb the steps, I hear the nervous grinding of ratty teeth. Round the corner to find they removed the plate of glass that was the balcony's windbreak. Piece of the cat is over there and doesn't look too happy about it. Roxbury's have put the pane of glass on a blanket. How were they strong enough to lift something that heavy? Our rats like ants can lift many times their own body weight. Now they're measuring it up with a tape measure. It actually holds the retractor while Bogley runs the length of the glass with the metal tape between his teeth. More repairs, boys? Windbreakers always causing trouble. Dodgy human workmanship. Did you guys ever take a day off? Bogley looks like he wants to speak up. Sometimes we sleep all day. We're old, so sometimes we need it. When Bog sleeps, I sleep. Brothers have to stick together. Never know when a human's gonna pick him up by his tail and hurt his back. Or when a cat might take an opportune snack. Actually looks up at Yusuf. Have you ever done that to you? That's awful. Tail picking up part, yes. Not the cat eating part, obviously. Bad enough that rats get blamed for the plague. We're called dirty because sometimes you live in the sewers. You don't have to convince us. People should start saying dirty cat instead of dirty rat. You ever smelled cat poo? Ugh. Ugh. I have. Ugh. It stinks. Especially trying to clean up the key litter. Oh my god. Even worse for cat pee. Oh my god, you can never get rid of cat pee. It gets ingrained and shit. Any cat owners knows the fucking smell, and it's foul. It's foul. Looks like Yusuf again. Rat poo is much more amenable. At least with rat poop, you can easily vacuum it up and not. Yeah. It's easier to clean up. I can believe it, and from what I've read, rat droppings soon go hard and dry like little raisins. How cute. No, not really. Anything involving poop is not cute, in any way. I like the idea of having these guys in my apartment, rearranging over my furniture like an assault course, purring as they go. Come to think of it, my windows keep rolling too. The landlord is never gonna fix it, that's for sure. And we got the ratties again. Yay, we'll do that. Again. But I'm tired now, Brox. Do you think humans will get tired when they come to take us away? I'm telling you, that's the only reason this redshirt's sniffing around. Gonna take us away from our haven. Oh, they found out my name. Doesn't sound like it's a good thing though. So, come on, again. Perhaps I'm in the playground alone. Locally does a 1-2 jab across the combo into his brother's raised paws, followed by a surprising high turn kick. He uses the combo several times and drops back down to his front paws, gasping for breath. Rexley doesn't look too happy about this. Again, you have to go again. Locally is ignoring him, walks over to a bowl of water and starts gulping it down. Okay, time out. Rocket goes over and joins him. Porcelain bowl is quite small though, not big enough for 2 rat heads at once. Roxley butts his way in, pushing Borgley's head out of the way. Borgley's not done though and puts his head back in, knocking Roxley away mid-gulp. Okay, I think this is just normal ratty behavior, so why didn't they bring 2 wolves? Roxley comes back with a paw palm to the face, jamming Borgley's head sideways out of the bowl. I think this is starting to escalate. The whiskers hood, Berkeley rears up his hind legs and launches him to his brother's side. Twist and turn like a fiery tornado, until the blood rolls into one rat on top of the other. Berkeley has pinned his brother down, 2 front paws resting on Broxley's chest. Looks like a lion. Broxley doesn't move, just lays there, still. Whisker or 2 twitching occasionally. Moon seems to lift and Berkeley eases his weight off his brother. Aims on top of him though and now seems to be grooming him. Head is vigorously running up and down his brother's chest fur. I think this is what's technically known as a power groom. Never heard that before. Good old fashioned tying off or crossing boundaries. How's that, Brox? A good enough display of martial prowess? Actually stays still and silent. Then he does a yes. And for what it's worth, I like red shirts. No one else has ever shown this much interest in us. Good interest, at least. So now would be a good time to unveil myself. Step from the doorway with a flourish. Don't look at me unimpressed. Okay, maybe that was overdoing it. I think I should get straight to the point. Thank you for what you said, Berkeley. I didn't mean to pry. Probably should have intervened before you 2 started fighting. Berkeley suddenly speaks up. No, Red Shirt. It would have been wrong to intervene. It's best to let us settle things ourselves, which you have. Broxley wriggles out from under Bogley, and the two brothers now stand side by side. Broxley speaks again. I have a lot to learn about rat behavior if you want to adopt us. Luckily, you have 2 rats to help you out. Thank you. You do know you'd be free to come back here anytime you want as well. Put a staff about it. You can do DIY here. DIY at my apartment, or you think of 1 or 2 projects you might like. Only if you want to, of course. Might it be jobs for you out in the city? Bogley wants to speak. Always want to visit a DIY store. You can, you really can. We could go together. Beckley's turn. Say yes already, Red Shirt. Fill in the adoption forms with 2 times rats. Pay the small animal fee and away we hurry. I'm afraid, I think. Okay, not the first words I expected from Bogley in on opening my front door. To my friend, a good or bad thing. Looks like Broxley has something to add. You don't build them like they used to. You really cannot beat the inner layer breeze box. Oh great, it's a bad thing. Well, at least I got experts on hand if the building collapses. Everyone's done critiquing my apartment. Should we go in? They scuttle through the door, their heads looking up and around like I'd be doing if I dropped in the middle of New York City. Get them settled with 2 bowls of water. They crouch there quietly, lapping it up. When they're done drinking, they brush their teeth and boggle their eyes. Someone, perhaps themselves, need them well. Alright, next task. Get ready, Bog. I think you're familiar with what animals we can do. Time travel, yes, I'm familiar, but I don't understand it. That's okay, being familiar is enough. Would you like to travel again? Okay, well, you know, the same deal. Our own little rat pack? I like it. Me too, Bog. So my apartment became a home to Connie, Maria, Koa, Roxanne Bogley, and Brenda. But we still got 1 more animal to deal with. Or to adopt, I should say. Okay, time to go back one last time. Cross the tails together. Not sure if this is to make this work or if they're crossing your fingers for luck. Pray for the foremost, my vision goes dark, back into the loop I go. Okay, gotta skip the day, skip the day. Okay, there we go, there's our kitty friend. Usually is up on the balcony. Is that a good time to make my move? Pretty sure I covered all the bases. Hi, Red Shirt. Thanks for stopping by when I was ill. Brenda said you came to see how I was. Yep. Are you feeling better? I was. Until Tweedledum and Tweedledee showed up. You suggested to the edge of the balcony, where the usual glass windbreaker is completely missing. Eyes is drawn to a reflection on the ground. Pane of the glass laid on a blanket, and with 2 fancy rats scuttling along its edge. Beside them are various tools, saws, drills, spirit levels. Hello, human. That was one of the rats speaking, though I couldn't tell which one. Don't mind us. Again, I couldn't tell which one spoke, but now they're back to their busy work. Yusuf hasn't gone into hunting mode, though. If he looks after a goldfish, then I'm sure a rat scurrying around under his feet is the most normal thing in the world. Bog, pass me the tape measure. The rat responds immediately and scuttles away to the corner of the balcony. Turns shaking one of the large tape measures in its teeth, which is partly extended with the friction. Our resident DIY experts. Apparently the windbreaker's rattling in its fittings again. Can't say I noticed. Not a lot of wind inside the biodome, but what I do notice is the clanging of tools. I think he wanted them to overhear that. sit down beside him and lean over, wrapping my arms around him. Maybe my body can absorb some of the sound, though he'll have to make do with my booming heart instead. Tom goes in close and watches the rats work. Do you need any home improvements? These guys will be more useful than I ever will. Did you know rats can chew through steel? Oh, I didn't know that. Man, I got powerful fucking teeth then. As he says this, one of the rats starts gnawing along the edge of the pane of glass. Must be trimming off a couple of millimeters to make a space for the new fitting. Pretty neat, huh? Not saying much for the subtlety though. By the time the rats have reinstalled the windbreak, Yusuf asked me to let go because it is getting too warm. Best me continue to stroke him though, put as softly as I do. Aw, that's cute. Okay, off to the park then, I guess. Join Yusuf as he walks through the park, coming from the direction of the lake. There's just been to defeat Henry. So I guess this is goodbye. What do you mean? You must know. Much as I've enjoyed our time together, no, I cannot come and live with you. I can't leave Henry. He needs me. That's right. Can't take him away from the fish, unless... I know much about fish, but I could do some research. I've definitely got some room for a fish tank in my apartment. No, he misses buddies too much. He's got a family in the lake too. Well, fuck it. Let's build our own pond in the apartment and adopt all the fishies. He likes his space. I don't know how big your apartment is, but I doubt it could compete with the lake. Maybe it would be simple if I just moved into the shelter. Wonder if they take a human. I mean, that fixes the problems then. You don't know you could return to the shelter at any time, right? I've talked to the staff about it. You wouldn't have to stay in the apartment all day. I mean, unless you wanted to be a house cat, of course. I could. Yeah, don't miss what? A 15-minute train ride from my apartment? You don't mind using the train, you can still see Henry every day. Never been on a train. Seems to be giving this some serious thought. Didn't know trains could be the deciding factor. Right, it's a deal. Yay! We've adopted all the animals now. No deal involved. It's an offer. You don't have to give anything up. I know, but change is still change. I fill in the paperwork and pay the cat's adoption fee. Says au revoir to Henry, but only for the time being. Then take Yusuf on his first train ride. Can we ride the train again? We just got here. I know, but how about I show you around first? Okay. Well, here's the hallway. Not much to say about this really. It's dark. Oh, there's the kitchen, and there's the bathroom. The bedroom is around the corner. Pretty small, but it has a nice view over the city, but here's the Passage de Resistance. Oh, you speak French. No, sorry. But what I mean to say is, here's the living room. Why don't you take a look around out there? Open the patio door and Yusuf toss out onto the balcony. Jumps onto the railing. Watch out, this is the 4th floor. He looks at me in a strange glance. Of course he knows it's the 4th floor. Not a cat. Well, I'm a cat, not an elephant seal. Well, of course you are. Sorry. Marches along the railing, taking view, then stops dead. Is that the train track? I nod. Just then a train screeches past. Not only the worst sound in the world, but Yusuf cracks with what I think might be just a smile. Oh, what can I say? Apartment is home now to Connie, Maria, Yusuf, Toa, Roxley Locally, and Brenda. Wait, what's happening? My animals are gathered on the rug in the center of the living room. You did it, mate. I did? I did. I adopted you all. No, you did it. Oh my god, it's an earthquake. The room is shaking. Where did the song come from? But the lightning is inside the apartment? What the fuck is going on now? Hope opens outside my window. So if someone just unzipped the existence itself like unzipping a tent. Can't see the animals anymore. Again, the music seems a little too cheery for the scene that's playing out. Walk to the window and look out over the balcony. See inside the rainbow dome, as it was when I first arrived. But then tens, hundreds, must be thousands of other windows. And it's open to other places, other times, views of other animals. Welcome to the metaverse, buddy. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? The metaverse? So I could go anywhere? Do anything? What the? Well, I definitely wasn't expecting this visual novel to go down the sci-fi route, but here we are. Well, I guess this vacation could last a little longer. We could. Oh, okay, we got some choices. Here we can find a way for me to live forever, so my pets won't outlive me. Find a way for my pets to be mortal again if they want to rest in peace one day. Find a way to make all animals sapient and be able to converse with humans or do anything we want. Who knows what the future holds? Or the past. Let's go. Okay, well, let's go with the mortal choice first. So that's what we did. Oh, and that was it. Okay, what about making all animals sapient? Okay, so there isn't really much different dialogue options. Okay, well, that was Eternia Pet Whisperer. And that was a cute little game. I like that. That was adorable. I mean, anything with cute animals I'm always a sucker for, so. But yeah, I quite like that. And I really like the fact that they include, well, pretty much all the animals were like Australian based, because usually they do like animals from other places, but yeah, nice for Australia to get a game with this, with some of our actual cuter animals, not our deadlier ones. But yeah, that was fun. I quite liked that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little playthrough of this. With that, we'll be ending it here. And with that, make sure to take care of your pets. And yeah, we'll be moving on to the next game.